You have some shortcomings. Yeah, some
You mean
flaws.
long.
They will beat you when you get home.
You have to get up before night.
They should say that's then.
I'm saying it's due to
This
experience.
is
You know, like
we're in a new system.
Yeah.
Like you need to start changing your mentality.
we had a TV in my room, but I couldn't turn it on. Like we couldn't use it. It was just there. Like I think sister paved the way for me. If she didn't go out, me too, I can't go out.
So now
But
your
she
sister
paved the way.
influence you.
Let me tell you.
Now what about the work?
$100 not $100. Hey, welcome back, guys, to Wisdom Nigeria Ghana. And today we have 3 special guests. But before we get into it, you guys should follow us on Instagram, check out our YouTube channel, check out our TikTok channel. And thanks for the love so far. I'm here with my co-host.
Let's see if I guess.
And let's get straight into it. We have 3 special guests. 3 special guests. When I mean special, they are not too special before they start feeling themselves too much. But they are special. They are special.
Just a little bit special.
They are special.
If
If you guys don't mind, can you please introduce yourself? Like, start it from you.
My name is Kimmy. My Instagram is that girl Kimmy, DATGirl_KI.MY.
So, like, can you give us like more insight? Like, what do you do? Are you a full-time student? Do you work?
I'm a college student. I go to Com College.
Go to what?
Com College, community college.
Oh, okay.
My major is business administration. I have a job. I have a business. Y'all should, what's it called?
What business?
Patronize me. I do makeup and hair.
Makeup.
Yeah, and hair. So I
Do
do.
you do makeup for males too? Or
Yeah, I
just
do
for-
makeup for anyone. Everyone is welcome. It's diverse. White people, black people, Caucasians.
Does male people does male do makeup?
Yeah, for like.
So you can do makeup for me, and I won't look like a girl.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's just to cover your blemishes. That's what it is.
I freshly have makeup. I don't need makeup. What about you?
Hey y'all, my name is Jennifer Bafu. My Instagram is JennyStills, JENNY_STILLZ. I'm a college student, but yeah, full time. My major is nursing. Yeah.
How about you?
Hi, my name is Favor. Sorry. Hi, my name is Favor. It sounds so weird. Hi, my name is Favor. My IG is Princess Faith, PRINE. No, I can't spell it. PRINCESS.FAV. And I'm an upcoming content creator. Right now, I'm a full-time student at the University of North Texas, and I'm studying. You don't need to know.
You said upcoming content.
What kind of content are you
Content.
creating? Like, is it OnlyFans?
That's not the content I'm
What
creating.
kind of content do you
Is it like Jehovah Witness content? Like,
Right now, there's no content. That's what I'm saying. It's
you have never
upcoming.
started.
Oh, so you started.
Content, but it's
You have not
like,
started.
What are you doing right now?
what have you started?
So I have a YouTube channel. It's the same name as my IG, and it's just like about college. We're expecting videos soon.
So you don't have any video right now?
Yeah, just like I did a haul and then my introduction, but that's not like
The actual
it
video.
doesn't really have like a niche right
So
now.
when you plan on starting, like, what's your niche going to be? What are you going to be talking about?
Mostly college because that's what I'm doing right now. I can't talk about something I don't have experience in.
Okay, whenever our videos out, you should support her.
You guys check out their channels. 'Cause-
Support her. and
So
everything.
let's get right into it. First topic of the day: African parents.
Sweet mother,
see-
I'm not gonna forget you. Hey,
Song
for
with
this
love.
land. Hey, how do you sing that song? Sir?
Anyways, all of us we love our mommy and daddy, but
Yes.
as Africans, they have some shortcomings. Yeah, some
You mean
flaws.
long.
They will beat you when you get home.
You have to get up before night.
I like to find this video.
Anyways,
So starting from you.
But hold on. Anyways, because like African parents, we know they are strict, and probably because of the environment they grew up in. That's what like changed who they are. So like, but coming into the years, do you guys feel like they should like change some stuff, the way they treated us back in Nigeria and the way they are treating us right now? Let's start with Kimi.
Okay, so from my experience, okay, my mom, like in Nigeria, was like very strict. But like coming to America, that like changed her perspective in a way. I mean, she's still strict, but like, you know how like when you come, like say, when you come to Rome, you act like the Romanians do, or, you know, they're saying, like, you know, she's cool now. Like, she's like, you know, I can tell my mom some stuff I couldn't tell her back then. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just talking from like, you know, my own experience. I feel like,
think it's because you moved down here or it's because you're more mature now?
I feel like it's because I'm more mature. I feel like
So it's
I feel
not
like the escape in African household is literally getting a job. When they see you start getting their independence, they're going to start respecting you because they understand like, oh, now you don't have to depend on them for every other thing again. Now you can do stuff on your own.
But the fact is that back in Africa, before you can get a job, you probably
Exactly.
5 plus.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Where you want to see job?
Exactly. Except you have connections.
How about Jennifer? How about you?
For me, my mom is kind of calm. She doesn't really, get into it, but it's more about the dressing for my mom. I feel like because my dad isn't in US, that's why I'm like, it's kind of calm because,
Was your dad like the strict parent?
over strict. I feel like back in Nigeria, like if I even want to go to, I don't even think I ever went to any party in Nigeria because if I enter a room like this, I could just look my papa for eye. No.
This man not gonna
No go area.
But you actually understand, it's the parents, it's the dads that are actually strict. Because I remember in Nigeria, we had a TV in my room, but I couldn't turn it on. Like, we couldn't use it. It was just there. Like, I think it was one day we were watching TV around like, in Nigeria, it gets dark quickly. So, we're watching TV around like 12. He came in. He just, he not even disconnected. He just turned off the TV. He said someone should turn it on. And since then, that TV has just been there, like, for decoration. So I feel like it's my dad. I feel like my mom is the calm one. Or my dad, like, no matter how, like, no matter this, they'll still see you as a little kid. That's one thing about parents. Like, dads, African dads, to be honest.
But like you, my own family, my mom was the strict one. She was the one that was always keeping us in caution because all of us were boys. My dad was chill. My dad just wanted to chill with the boys. Now, how men and boys feel like, yeah, my boys are now big men.
My own, I think it's just my dad, actually. But street or no street, as a guy, you go still find your way.
How about you, Princess?
So I've actually been in America for a long time. So I came as a little kid, so I couldn't really.
How old?
Oh, I came when I was 8. So I couldn't really. Who was partying at 8 years old? Who's gonna take me to party? But it was like one of my birthday parties. Like my friends would invite me, and then my mom would be like, "No, she wouldn't take me because she had work. So who was gonna take me?" So, but it was just like, as Kimmy said, like once you get a job and like you find your own rides and transportation, that's when they're like, okay. Because if anything happens now, like they're not the one that like are taking you or something. So like that burden is off of them. So it wasn't more of change of environment. It was more of age.
I feel like it didn't express the like the
But
street
when you say
Nigerian
it's
parents in
more of
Nigeria.
age, do you think your friends back in Nigeria have the same freedom you guys have right now?
Over freedom.
Yeah, because my cousins
No.
in Nigeria too, that they be going, let me not expose them, but they be going places.
I feel like it depends on the parent, to be honest,
That's
because
what I'm saying,
like
depends.
some parents are like calm, like they'll be like, oh, you can go to parties, you can do this, you can do that. Like there are some people in Nigeria right now at the age of 16, they don't even have phone. Some people at the age of 12, they already have phone. So it's like it just depends on your parent. Like
About the phone part, do you think it's their parent or they can't afford the phone?
Yeah, I
nah,
think
if
it's
you're,
more
if
What
you're in
about that?
Nigeria, your parents are meant to get you the phone because one, you don't even have a way to work. First
What
off.
if the parent can't afford the phone? That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
Some parents can, but they won't.
Even when I was in
Some
America,
parents
Baba,
have get Android or iPhone. They're using Nokia or what do they call it? So how do you expect me that Android or iPhone? They're using Nokia or what do they call it? So how do you expect me that I'm using Nokia to buy you? Expect me that I'm using Nokia to buy you iPhone or buy you a phone? So they can't afford
Yeah,
it.
true,
Instead of him buying the child a phone or anything, I would rather use that money to do something else or
Or
pay
buy
for your school
food,
fees,
yes,
everything.
yeah.
So
But like to me, I feel like African parents, right? They really they be doing too much. Like I've never gone for a sleepover in my life.
right
and now even till now, back then, even till now, like I'll just sit down in the house and my friends would be like, "Oh, I just came back from sleepover." I'll just be like, Okay.
Well, I feel like right now you have the freedom to go for a free.
Yeah,
you just don't want to.
because like Kimi said now, like Kimi, due to okay, so there's this thing that African parents be doing, like they put you in the position where when you get older, you'll be like, oh, this is like the mentality you had back then. You'll be like, oh, it's actually right though. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like before you want to like leave that
Leave that mentality alone.
it's just gonna take a time because like they put that mentality in you that oh, you can't go out. Like my mom, she's used to saying, oh, like if I want to go out now, she will say, oh, don't carry belly and come back inside this house. So, like negative comments, like you don't know how that shit hurts you.
But like, just to play the devil's advocate, you can't blame them too.
Exactly.
Look at the
I
environment
was about
they
to
grew
say
up in.
exactly.
If you, in Africa, like in Nigeria, like if you grew up like going out 8 p.m. when it's dark, anything can happen. As a girl,
Yeah.
Apart from yourself doing something bad, like they can rape you. Or
Yeah, but like I feel like
they probably have seen some of that stuff growing up.
yeah, but
trying to
like
protect
I
you.
used to say, that's then.
I'm saying it's due to
This
experience.
is
You know,
a
like
new. We're in a new system. Like you need to start changing your mentality, and it's getting too like serious because even people growing up, like kids growing up, getting 21, 22, they're starting to have that mentality of their parents due to they grew up in that kind of environment. Like I have, like my sister now, she doesn't go out. She doesn't go out. She doesn't really have too much friends due
Old
to
enough to like go out.
she's like
Older
22,
than you,
23.
right?
And it's due to like the fact that when we were young, they don't allow us go out. I feel like I'm kind of like the black sheep in my family because I go out a lot.
Jennifer,
No, I feel like that's what they call it.
yeah.
Because like, you
And
know,
the difference one among your girls.
we're like 4 and I'm the only one that go out. My
Probably
sister doesn't.
you are the bad child.
Stop that. I'm a good girl.
That's what your mom will say. You are the bad child.
Jenny, that's good though, because like, are you the youngest sibling? No, because now she's paving the way. Because my sister paved the way for me. If she didn't go out, me too, I can't go out.
So now
But
your
if she
sister
paved the way-
influenced you.
Let me tell you.
Your sister influenced
No,
you.
my sister did not pave way for me. Like she even made it worse for me because like
Yes, you'll be
whenever
like,
I
can't
want
you
to
see
go,
your sister?
and the thing is, it's easy for me to talk to my mom, but it's very hard for me to talk to my sister. And I feel like I've talked to a few friends about it, and they're like, you know, if you have a girl as a sister and stuff, like you need to like be close to that person, if that makes sense. But like, hey God,
But
the bond is far away.
your sister might not be someone that like partying and everything. Maybe she doesn't like
That's
it. It's not
just
as
Let's
if
even-
okay, like him now, he doesn't like going to parties and shit. It's not as if like
No,
they're not allowing him.
let's leave
It's
the
like
party
he doesn't
side
want to. He
alone.
doesn't feel like.
Let's leave the party side alone. Like, let me give an example. Like, I'll just sit down like this and I'll be like, there's sometimes I'll have things I want to say, right? And I feel like the closest person to you should be the people like, you know, that are older than you. My brother is in no-go area, so I can't even go to
your
that
brother is
one.
younger than you?
He's older than me. I have 2 older
Oh,
siblings.
you have another brother, so.
Yeah, I have a younger brother too. So that one, I hope he uses sense.
Why do you say your brother is no way? Why?
Because like he's more like he's at home, but you're not seeing him.
Like,
If that
just
makes sense.
stay-
Like
just stay
he's like a
in-
ghost in the
So
house.
that's really how our brothers are.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like
whether young
I've
or
seen
old.
like let's use Sheila as
I
example.
know
Now
big ghost,
Sheila,
though.
they go out. Now Sheila is out there.
No,
so it's like,
my whole family go out. Nobody, no, there's nobody that's like, oh, I
they
don't go
sit
out.
down in the house,
Because
and I feel like it's
that's
cause
the
kind
way-
of like
maybe we are socialized type shit.
That's the same. Maybe because of the way your parents grew you guys
My
up.
sister, we might not go out together, but them two, they'll be going to their own parties, might be going to my own parties.
And the
So,
funniest part is
we don't
like
go
maybe
out.
when you're growing up, and your parents like it's not good to go to parties. Growing up when you're not 21, 22, and you have the freedom,
I-
you still have that mentality.
but I
that-
feel like
I
they
feel like
do
probably
it.
it's because I didn't grow up in a way that is not good. It's not good to grow and go to parties. I probably grew up in a way like, oh, don't get home too late. Because even sometimes I'll be at home, like in Nigeria, I'll be at home. Sorry, I'll be at home and I'll still be outside like 11, 1 p.m. But I'm in the house, but I'm front of the house, and everybody's sleeping already, and we're just outside hanging out with my friends and everything. But I didn't go anywhere.
That's what
where
age was that.
I mean, even from the start, like from the beginning, when I was young, even probably young, because you know where I live is not as if one place like everybody will close gate. Like 11 o'clock, you see kids still playing outside. Like
Well, that's street life.
That's the difference between me.
Probably that street life.
Bro, I don't know that live that life.
Yeah, exactly.
11 p.m. Your mom
Yeah.
Okay, you know,
will have block gates now.
there's some shops in Nigeria don't close till 11. Like if your mom is selling
Like
something,
Suya shop.
Yeah,
Like my
mom. Apart from Suya shop, like your mommy can be selling. Like for example, now my mom like she has a shop. She said different about like all this kind of drinks soda and
Provision
everything,
store.
Yeah, that's what my mom
alcohol
does
and
too.
everything. And she sells, what else again? Kerosene and again. So she sells like a lot of things. So she doesn't close till probably around 11, 10. So
Yeah, that's
see if
what
your
my
mom is
mom
still
does
outside. Wait till
Well,
your mom
wait till
is
they make
When
me go
your mom goes
inside, yeah.
that goes inside.
that was not when I was young. That was probably when I was like 17, 18, 15.
Okay.
That one. I just hang out with my friends because I live with my cousins. Like my cousins.
But
live
that's
with me.
true. Like the only time I had sleepover when I was young was the time my mommy traveled out.
Exactly.
That was the real one time.
That's those things.
But like,
man.
I feel like African parents, like, I don't want to really blame them, but I want to blame them. But like, I feel like at the same time, they were right, kind of like, if they made you like, be like, oh, outside at that young age, I feel like a lot of things could have happened if that makes sense.
I feel like, you know how they say, like, strict parents make the sneakiest kids. So, like, so, like, I was watching one TikTok, and one girl was like, how she started, like, going crazy was when she got her job. That she would tell her mom, I'm working overnight. And then she'll go to a party from there. Like she will go to a party straight from
Wait,
there.
are you sure that's a movie or that's what?
That's you.
I'm not saying you, but I feel like probably one of your friends does that.
I know the person.
I know the person too.
I know the person.
I know the person too.
No, it's not.
probably one of your friends.
Actually, no. It was until I swear.
No, but you have a friend that does that. Yes or no?
No, I don't.
I know one of your friends.
I know. I know one of your friend that does that.
She tells her
That
friends.
she's going to party.
What about your friends?
And she-
What about your friends? What about your friends?
With guys, that one is different. We're talking about them. Guys-
Actually, no. That's the problem they be having.
Yeah,
they
why
have
you
the freedom, but we
No,
girls,
no.
don't.
I feel like it's because they're a guy. Like the only thing you can really hold on like to a guy is like, oh, don't get a woman pregnant. The woman but the thing is, I think like why African mothers have that mentality, to be honest, because of like they're scared of the embarrassment from family. It's not even really like them, to be honest. It's that like that comparison that happens like, oh,
Totally right.
your daughter is a doctor, this one is not progressing, this one is living in the street.
That's
So,
right.
like that's like
at 18, you're picking
exactly,
up.
exactly. So it's that mentality.
In the street with big belly at your young age, like
But I don't
people
think it's only
mocking
that
you.
too, because as a guy now, if you're like 20, 21, if you give person belly, like your life no go change.
Oh, so you
But as a girl,
No, it will.
you
Actually,
think
it
so?
will. It's
Let
I'm saying, okay.
If I give person belly as I did now, me say I no go complete college. I will not have to take a break from school.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
So if not even school wise, like
There's something you
There's a
don't do anymore. That something will for sure change.
whoa.
It's depends on the girl you're giving belly to.
I don't know.
Because there's some child support to repay.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Something
it's just support now, like say, after 9 months, and after 9 months,
even 9 months or 2 years, something's changing.
When the time will
It's the
come.
fact that you have to take care of your
That's what I'm
kids.
saying.
Exactly, and
No, no,
yourself
like
too.
that's
It's
your
not
whole
stop you
life
from going to
change.
school and everything, but something will have, like it's affecting
something,
kind of
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Only if you are ready for it, then.
Exactly.
But if you're not ready for it, it just happen.
It will affect
It
you.
Affect
But if
you.
you are ready for it, look, I'm ready for it. Like, oh, that was.
But I get where he's coming from. It's going to affect the girls more because one, we're going to carry that child for 9 months. We're going to take
No school for
time
that.
off school because one, nobody wants to be carrying big belly inside school. First
Even
of all,
after you get your belly, she want to carry your nursing picking.
true. Like you have to take like few months after.
Few months or
the birth
few years.
because
Like a year.
like
Yeah, it's not even more.
No, because I
like
know this lady that gave birth and came back to work.
Eh?
Straight up. Yeah, she
yeah, I
gave
feel
birth
like after
2 months
like
after
3
she was
months
back
you
to
can come
work.
out because
Yeah, she's young. She's like 25.
no.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not like, it's not like depending on the person. That's what I'm saying. Depends on the girl you get pregnant. It cannot like, because some people like that child support. Sometimes they won't say you can say you cannot see the child till you pay money.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, it's your own child. Exactly, but like
you can't even see some people. You can't even see the child at all.
Exactly.
You can't
So-
have
It just depends
child
on
so that's what I'm
hang out with
saying.
you.
You have to be mentally prepared to say, oh, I have to have a child to have a child. You can't be like, oh, let me just go and have sex. I can't have a child. It's not possible.
You have to like not even mentally,
Mentally, financially,
Financially,
everything. You have to be straight. Exactly.
Yeah,
Because that shit affect a lot of people.
Because now you're providing for two. You're not providing for one
one
anymore.
person. Yeah.
Providing for two. You might even start providing for three. If you like the girl that much, you have to start providing for three.
Yes.
Buy a house.
Exactly.
Like where you guys live?
Buy
With
a
your
house
mother.
because buy a house. Live with your mother now, with your bella, your picky. I'll come and
Don't be
visit.
pregnant now.
I will give now your mother give you them.
No. As far as we're not married, see. Now you still get your papa last name.
But that's the thing, you're African. So low key. Marrying that woman will be like your only option.
Like, I see that
Like-
stuff a lot. We argue.
But you know what in Nigeria is like if you get someone pregnant, automatically it's like you guys are.
Exactly. You're about to marry.
What if it was just like
Why we got person we don't want?
One time or twice.
Why you got access to person you know you don't want to live with? You don't want to be with.
Abi, when did she get
It's
condom?
just like a one time or two time or three time stuff.
I was just thinking about like, why you having sex with someone that you don't like? What if the person get pregnant?
Exactly.
What will you do? Will you be able to like stay with this person for?
You know the funny thing is,
I think about something.
the funny thing is, I know someone, right, that gave someone, like, he pregnated someone, and he doesn't
like
even have
person.
feelings for the person. But guess what? You don't get choice. That belly don't come, so you go take care of that baby.
That's your picking.
And abortion is like just kill the woman. It's just like saying you just want to kill your mom. Like you cannot just abort in like an African household.
Personally,
It's something
I
that don't
don't think I'm
happen.
in support
No,
of
not
abortion.
common. Don't think that way. Africans, they are both picking, no.
I'm just saying like it's not common. Like it's not a common
Even
thing.
your mama will be the one that carry just me to go come out this belly.
Abi,
I don't know,
Is it like
from my own household, it's not something that's common. Like you cannot just
It's not common.
And you know, you were the one that said before, like most African parents, they care about what other people think.
Exactly.
If your mother is like, I don't want my friends to.
Yeah, no.
They are the one that will
No,
carry
they're-
it.
Exactly.
But when you hear say now, abortion is so
Not
like
everywhere. There's some parts.
It's not everywhere.
most places.
Yeah.
Even most places, I think they said if it's not like more than 3 weeks or
15
2.
weeks.
Yeah,
But like,
15 weeks or-
even 3
you can
weeks,
see-
you
can see
probably
abortion.
don't even know you were pregnant by that time.
Yeah.
I feel
Exactly.
like in like 4 weeks or 5 weeks, you should know
Even
you're
like,
pregnant now.
that's
No,
the argument.
yes, because some pregnancies don't show.
It's not about showing a
No, like sometimes
menstruation and what
people
they
have their period.
period or whatever you guys
See,
call it.
bro, like, they'll be pregnant for like 4 weeks and they don't know.
Yeah.
By the time they are
I
pregnant,
did
by the time they know.
Actually, you know something on social media yesterday. There was like this 19-year-old girl was pregnant for like 8 months or 9 months, and she didn't know. Then after she gave birth to the child, she now went to like throw it inside like all this trash.
What?
Yeah, she trusted the child. I saw it yesterday,
The
actually.
story escalated.
Yeah, she wasn't very important. She was very.
I feel
she
like
was
she's
pregnant.
not. She's young. She's
She said
19.
Yeah.
She needs to live her
I think she was
life.
arrested or something like that. What did she just live her life?
She needs to live her. Okay, it's like me now. I'm 19. I'm not
What's it called?
It's because you're living your life, and that's why you carry belly.
That's sad, but
No, let me tell you something. Like there's sometimes babies are not planned. You need to be, like he said, you need to be financially prepared. If you're not ready to take care of a child, don't go and
Exactly. That's the moral of the story.
If they fuck around, try to use protection.
But
No, no,
some people they say they like pomo to pomo.
Skin to skin. Skin to skin. What do you mean pomo to pomo? I don't know what pomo is. What do you mean pomo to pomo?
I don't know. They say they like pomo to pomo.
What do you mean by skin to skin? Is that my skin to your skin? What skin to skin? Can you tell me what pomo to pomo is, please?
It means sometimes you want to have that connection.
Over now, yeah.
You don't want to have that boundary. You want to
be in there.
Which one do you prefer? Pomo to pomo?
no, as a man of God, yeah, till after marriage.
Which one do you prefer?
Till after marriage.
Are you sure? Because
So you're going to keep it.
Then after marriage, pomo to pomo.
I don't trust this guy because for you to bring us this pomo to pomo, definitely you like pomo to pomo.
who told you they like that?
You probably like it just pomo to pomo. Pomo to pomo. Pomo to pomo. Okay.
After marriage.
But also, let's talk about like African parents, though. Like the way they like.
Do you know, like you coming from like it's like most people like the way African parents treat people, right? It makes some young kids want to like run away from us, like leave their home and everything. What do you think about that?
Depression.
Depression,
Yeah.
Also, like to check it out, like when I was in high school, when I was in 12th grade, I was talking to a lot of my friends.
You wanted
All
to
of them
know
were
so
like going to Houston, some were going to AT. I was like, bro, we have college here in Dallas. Why you guys not like going to
Parents.
nearby college? They're like, I just want to leave home. Like it's not like they have anything interesting. They want to go and do down that state.
They want to just start
They
living
want
alone.
to leave. But like, how is that your home if you are trying to run away from me? It's like, then
Like the fact that some of them can't afford the house renting, but because of their parents, they want to leave home, child. But after some time, I'm like, oh more, this house rent where they pay, they affects me. I can't even go out to have fun and everything because you're paying a lot.
Yeah.
Because you're not ready to live alone.
Yeah.
But because of your parents, you have to like move out and go say I want to live alone.
I want to add something to this. So when I was choosing college, I was like, yes, I'm going to Texas Tech. I don't care. I'm going to Houston. I don't care. And then college came, and then I finally chose UNT, and then I went. But the thing is, like, you're going to miss those people. Even if your mother is like the straight person on earth, you're going to, even like now, any chance I get, I run home. I don't care if it's one away. I will go home.
Why did you change your mind? Like you said, you wanted to go to Houston before, right? Why did you change your mind?
Because UNT gave me a very good like scholarship.
So the reason why you changed was scholarship.
Yeah, scholarship.
So
But you had to
So I
see
couldn't
far
afford
from
it
home,
because
right?
if I went to Texas Tech, I knew I couldn't afford it, and I didn't want to struggle. So I was like, I'll just go to UNT.
But UNT is a drive to your house, like it's not far.
Yeah, it's not far. But I'm saying I still miss them because I don't see them. And that when I'm there, like, you know, if I don't go for like 1 month, anybody's going to be like, hey, can I catch it, right? I'll just go
How
with them.
far apart
because
are we talking about? 1 hour drive?
It's
or-
just, it's just 1 hour, but I'm saying like
1 hour.
Yeah, just 1 hour, but you still miss the
Where did
people
you
now. I start Arlington.
Oh, okay.
But once you miss the person,
like
even if
that.
1 hour,
Yeah,
if they're not in the
and
same
it's not my
house.
favorite is coming from, to be honest. I feel like, yes, that escape, okay, let me run away, let me be like freedom. When you see you cannot cook, it's your parents that is there and cook. When you notice that, you just, it's Gary, you're surviving on every day. Exactly. When you realize that you're not actually spending your money, you like also that time, like when you just want to be home, like want to escape everything, you're not home again. You miss your own bed, you're staying on like let me just run home quickly.
But you never gonna come out house now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
That's what I'm saying.
Or you are free to go.
Actually, yeah, I'm free. Yeah, I'm free to go. I know what I'm saying.
So you are not running
like,
from house.
I'm not. Why would I run away from it?
Wait, no, but being free to go out is not the only reason I want to run away from house. I mean, I'm free to go out.
Some people also run away from their house because they want their boyfriend to come and sleep over at their house.
I feel it's different for me, for real. Because like my mom used to be like that strict. But after like, you see what I'm saying? One thing is a job is going to change African parents' better. I started making. I bought my own phone in America first.
Yeah.
So like they will seize your phone.
No, it's not that. No, it's not even that. It's just like the thing is, for you to get your freedom, you don't ask for it. You take your freedom. For my phone, like you know how African parents seize phone. I bought my own phone. You can't seize it because
They
it's
will
my
seize
money.
your phone because they bought it.
It's my own money.
So what?
My mom wasn't like that. So sometimes if I'm gonna say, Mom, okay, I'm going to this place. You see me at this time. Go. She's not. She was like, okay, take care. Like I was getting to that point. Like, it's not more like, I'm like she's too
Where
strict.
they go?
Exactly. I mean, I would tell her, this is where I'm going. I won't like. I don't really need to like something. Except I need to. It's not where I'm not supposed to be. She's not like, okay. Like I won't tell her like the specific place where I'm going to. But like it's not like, I've gotten to that point where I can tell my mom some certain things and she's not going to really care. Not that I used to bribe her, but like it's not like bribe. But she will not know. Like something she will not know. Like okay, you have to like. It's not like she will know that it's bribe.
Right,
but you just keep her in a happy like. If you're trying to ask her for something, you're not supposed to make the person mad. You know what I mean? Exactly.
But do you know something like? I said my dad was strict, right? But one thing my house is that seizing phone is like nobody they seize anybody's phone. Even when I was young. Like if I like do something bad, they go beat you. They go, but it's bring your phone. Like it never happened. Like actually, I don't know why, but it never happened. Like I've never heard it like I just your phone. Like never.
See, I still have it in my memory. I was just like maybe 10 or 11 years old. I was sitting down in the living room, pressing my phone. I just looked up. I saw my mommy looking at me.
Yeah,
she was like, the way I just pressed that phone is irritating me. I'm like, my friends are out there smoking, drinking bad stuff. I'm just here pressing phone. It's irritating.
And actually, I feel like that's like one of the biggest things now with African parents. I feel like like how will I say? They feel like the phone is like a demon that's like because like I think it's like disconnecting them from their thing. Because you know how they're always like in control. Even when my mom was like, "Who's the boy?" I'm scrolling on TikTok. So I don't know if there's a boy on TikTok that I'm looking at, but I'm scrolling on like what I'm trying to say. Because before it was like they were the ones that but now to escape reality, you're just on your phone. And now they are trying to have that conversation with you, that that connection. But some African like student like now. Some African children have already lost that connection with their parents, and they're trying to gain it back because, like after that all that strictness, all that thing, they got like they're not tired of it. But like now they're phone, so like they find that phone like, this is the thing that's separating me and my child together. So like that's everything. The way you're pressing your phone is
Most time,
different.
like, okay, Favor, you're like, anytime you have the chance, you go. But when you go, most of the time, you probably still be on your phone.
Yeah.
When you're with your mom, or like, when you're just chilling.
No, me and my mom have a very good relationship.
That's what there's some parents like some like people have like they won't be able to press their phone. Like whenever they say, I'm like, mommy, if I tell you what's up yesterday, all this kind of just
Yeah. So there's no time to press.
There are some parents like that. That's if they are cool with your parents. That's if they have street parents. But if you have street parents,
Once you come and just be in your room.
listen, you go go in there, maybe you go talk with you supposed to talk.
I feel
If you go talk with you supposed to talk, don't go with that.
They'll hope you not go
let's
back
go
to
back. Let's go back to that living on your own thingy, because
you have
You have something to say. You have something to say, right?
as you guys all know, I live on my own. But like,
Bus lady
Big
shit.
sales. Very
Bus
still.
lady shit.
but like for me personally, I don't think I'm personally me. I won't say I'm struggling. I'm not, because I'm good. I have a job. You know, you have to have a
You
job.
get money. You get money.
You have to have a
Jenny
job
with
to,
the money.
you know, rent an apartment. But like, I have like friends, right? They live on their own, but they suffer.
bro.
I want to drag that suffer, but I don't know how I go drag them. Because like, I feel like what caused their own problem is their African parents, their mom, their dad. And I feel like African parents are not making this thing easy for us. They're not making it easy for us at all. Like, staying in the house is meant to that's why they call it a home. Like, you're meant to feel safe, you're meant to be happy, you're meant to, you know, like, you come out like this, oh mommy, do you know what happened? Or like, I'm telling you that if my dad is in the parlor like this, if I sit down for parlor, I could stand up within 1 minute. Like, I'm not sitting there with him, because the next thing he'll say is, have you read your book? Wow. Like, he's not even going to allow me have a seat and watch a movie. Like, the first thing that will come out of his mouth is, have you read your book? And if I'm sitting there, I'm not watching the TV with him, I'm pressing my phone, he'll say, why are you always pressing your phone? Like, they always have like something to say. And I feel like it's because of like, they want that connection, but like, they're not like lovey-dovey. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, they don't know how to like ask for that connection.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they use like stuffs like, oh, you can't go out tonight, and you didn't read your books today. They will enter, like, they just, and the funny thing is, if you're living with your parents, like, they just storm into your room anytime. Like, you're not gonna know when they could just open the entire room. They'll be like, what are you
What
doing?
you say they do?
No, I'm not saying like, okay, let's just white people as an example, right? I'm telling you that if a white mom wants to go into her daughter's room, they will knock that door.
And if she's like,
See,
mom,
it's
don't
called-
come in, she's
it's
not
called-
coming.
Yeah.
Who they knock?
Yeah, like African parents, you just storm into the room, and like immediately they enter the room, they'll do like this.
Close the door.
I feel like it's different for me. I think like the only time like
So your mom knock.
no, like okay. I'm about to use my dad. I'm trying to use my dad for example. Like, okay, basically in Nigeria, okay, like we all had rooms. So like our room, my door was always open. So there was no reason to knock. It was like you just looking. But my dad was the one that actually like we grew up with that privacy. Like my dad taught us how to eat with fork and knife. Except when I was living
Your
little.
dad knock, right?
Yeah, my dad will knock. Except when he's angry.
Yeah, that's why.
No. Even in my brother's room, like he will still knock, except when he's angry. Yeah, except when he's angry, we're not badging. But like that's what I'm saying. My dad taught us like all this like bushy. I mean, my dad's family, they all grew up in abroad, so it's more like that mentality was
No,
like.
your dad is different.
No, my dad did not grow up. I'm just saying my dad didn't. But
But
like,
like-
Like, he has people
That
around
exposure.
him.
Yeah.
He
That's
has
what I'm
people
saying.
around him. I dey tell you, say if you get papa way all of them, na village they grow up.
Yes,
Problems
they
with that.
have like village people.
Yeah,
And
because
people that
like,
grew up in America,
But, like, the thing is-
American people, so it's like,
no, they started going abroad at like old age, not like
Still.
when they were young. I'm
the
just
fact
saying.
that they step their foot
I feel like-
inside that place still give
yeah,
them the
they'll
opportunity
be like,
to be
I
wise.
don't see what people they do over there now, so let me to like add the way they act.
I'm saying, it's different from mine. I'm not saying like, I'm just saying like, this is like when they're like, after they're like, not like our age right now. They went to America like, after they have made it. It's not like our age right now, like not right now, like after they have made it. I'm just saying my dad has always been like, that type of person. That has always been like, oh, learn this. My dad is the person, like literally, when I was growing up, I learned a lot. I know how to swim, I know how to dance, I know how to do a lot of things.
He probably
put me
was-
like,
he probably was
it's just
around
like,
people,
it's
like
just like,
friends.
Your dad
it's
was
just,
very exposed.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It's not like, probably that's the kind of person. That's
Yeah,
the
like,
person
it's just
that-
like-
if maybe it's like all this kind of person that like staying around with you. There are some people like, oh, if they enjoy like getting close to people, like staying around your children. If you like stay in the village, if you like live for like you still be there yourself.
Forget that one. Did your daddy teach you how to swim?
No, that's
Did your daddy teach you how to swim?
He took me to swimming lessons. Like, it's a different. He didn't teach me how to swim.
Let me tell you something.
No, exactly.
Let me tell you something.
Back can you go swimming? Back can you go
Me
swimming?
like he said, maybe I swim like once or twice a year.
don't
Sef. Like
think
you
so,
just
I'll
take me to one of those parks where you see like different people coming from different places. Because I lived in Lagos, so like there's this particular popular park.
See,
like
that's
this.
the
Once
difference.
you just land there like this, you will see people from.
Where I stay, I will not get back home. Now,
That's the thing.
if you want to go there, go swim 500 naira.
Yeah, like you have to pay like 3-5.
That's back my hotel, my partner.
That's the difference. I think like it's like because I grew up in Enugu and I grew up like in like a gated community. I don't used to go out. Like, we don't like. It's when I came to America, I said I haven't started going out. Like in Nigeria, if you see us outside, like back then, if our neighbor said, they let you dogs out of the cage. That's what they used to tell us. Because like we are always inside. Like
I'm gonna get inside.
yeah, we are always inside. And I think it's like because of like my dad was a politician, so you know how like politicians they always keep.
Politician boy. You don't one by one. I have to jump the money one by one. Don't catch it.
No, I'm just saying like my mom also had a provision store. So like all our neighbors, like we are all like it was all like a community, but like we never went out just because of like that protection. Like I feel like that's the thing. I was just say like from my own background growing up, it was never I had strict the strictness in Nigeria was worse than America. Back then, they talk about going out. I said, I'm coming. I will never show up. It was more like, just let us get the hype there. Even when we are doing Christmas party, giving gifts, I was like, okay.
Can I ask you a question? You said, was your dad the one that doesn't allow you to go out, or your mom? Because you said your dad was very, very socialized. Like, it make you touch everything. And
you know how moms can convince dads to join them. It's just like so. Like if once my mom say no, just forget it. Like then once my he said like you know how when you say then you say go ask your dad, go ask your mom, go ask your dad. So it's more like once I've already asked my mom, she says no, just forget it. Because you know my mom will say what did your dad? My dad would literally ask me what did your mom say. Like it's not like it's already a shared answer.
There are some places that they'll be like, what did your not what did your mom say, is like what did your dad say?
Exactly. Even that self, my mom self. But my dad was more of a traveling dad, so it was more like my mom. I'm always asking the question. Sometimes I'll call my dad and he'll say yes, but you know my mom will already say no. He come and cover. He come from the States. He come and start taking me to the place. No.
Like me, if I want to go out like this, I just used to go and kneel down in my dad's room for like few hours. Just be kneeling down, put my hand on his. I'll be down, put my hand on his bed. I'll be like, Daddy, can I go? He'll be pressing his phone. He'll be like, I'm still here. And I'm like, because that's a no, but like I'm trying to like still try my best. Like even sometimes my mom will say, oh, like my dad would be like, oh, go and ask your mom. I'll go and meet my mom. My mom will be like, what did your dad say? I'll be like, he didn't answer me. Say, oh, yeah, go back and kneel down. That's how it was. And it's not as if they don't allow me. I feel like it was just like they were trying not to get me to like that outside life. Like just
I feel like they believe like, oh, if your child start going out, everything, you probably get exposed to like all this bad stuff.
they'll be like, oh, wayward
That's what.
type
Okay, like
shit,
my dad now, it feels like if you have dread and you have like all this kind of dread and everything, you're a bad child.
Yeah.
He likes it to be like this, Abi.
I mean, just not like that, but they don't like, even if you have dread, that doesn't mean like even like you might look decent, you don't have anything. But deep down your mind, you'll be bad.
But the thing is also,
but when you see like, oh, if you have all this kind of dread,
but sometimes it's not only your parents though. It's like also Nigeria. Like in Nigeria, obviously, if you see someone that has dreads, just Yahoo boy. Like is they already label yourself Yahoo exactly.
Probably is Nigeria.
So it's just Nigeria standard. Like you know, like there's some things you don't do. Like you can't just go work out and have like full hair. You can't work out like, as a youth. You can't have a flashy car. You can't be going around with a flashy car like as a youth. Because where are you getting the money from?
Like your own case should be different because your dad is a politician.
Your dad is a politician.
No. Even when we are going out, my dad always used to carry like a flashy car. Like as a Nigerian, why are you bragging?
Yeah,
in Nigeria, why are you bragging? You want to rob exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. So exactly, you have to stay humble no matter what.
Like with what Kim is saying, that's true. Because I remember when my brother first got his earrings, the whole house was like, "Oh my mom, like son of a imam, everybody there." But like you look at it in Yankee here, the police that's come to arrest you, probably has judge you. Exactly. So they're not going to judge you based on
No, in America they still do. As a black person, you have that like a white cop can judge you. They can racially profile you like that.
That was racist. That was
different from hearing. Because the police officer
That was-
son said might have
That was not judging because you have hearing. It's judging probably because you're black.
Yeah, that's
So that's not because you have hearing or
Okay,
you have tattoos.
okay.
It's judging because you're
But
black.
man, I feel like life in Nigeria, it was soft, man.
It's so sweet.
Wait.
Like-
How often should we even be going back to Nigeria?
I think every 2 years.
No,
I
the
swear.
one is too late.
You can't blame her. She
I
left when
can't
she was
blame her.
8
She
years
left when
back.
she was eight.
yeah.
So you
People like
didn't
me
really
now.
enjoy Nigeria.
You do enjoy.
No, because I went back before and because my other cousins were there, so they took me out, so I got to see. So it was nice.
How long did you stay when you went back?
I stayed a month.
A month.
Yeah.
I don't think you really have the fun we
Yeah.
have. If I see that sometimes I think about Nigeria, I want to cry.
I want to go back. Like I feel like once you like enter inside that plane like this and you say you're coming to US, like you just be depressed.
I feel like because US is depressed. I don't care what nobody said. US is depressing the guys. It's just I don't. And if I was Nigerian, I won't have to work for my own
You
money.
know when they say you are going through a lot.
Lazy youth.
But hold on,
Lots
you
of
guys.
country.
You're like, but when you guys not excited when you come to the US?
I was.
Well, what you guys thought was
See,
like
they told
all
us
rainbow.
Exactly.
it's opportunity land.
Exactly. I mean, it is.
Before you
And
come
due
to
to,
US,
due to the movies we were watching,
I swear.
I promise you.
Let movies don't deceive
I
you.
even thought when I
So
went to
if
high
I
school.
in Nigeria right now, movies not deceive you guys. I
Yeah.
beg you. You guys don't person that think
You know, like when you're passing high school all way like this, and everybody's
God, everyone has
starting
locker.
themselves. You
Yeah.
have a locker. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, I stayed in high school for 4 years.
You don't
I
get
don't
locker.
get
You
Forget that thing. I'm telling you, like life in, I don't know.
Oh, man, that's true.
You
Movie
didn't
can
really
deceive
enjoy
you.
it, but
And you know,
yeah.
I would say, like, even in America, how they made having friends easy. It was not easy. So, as an African, as an
Very hard.
immigrant,
Bro,
as an
very,
immigrant
very
going to school, like in America, that's the struggle of life. I don't care what nobody
Basically,
says.
I used to think that when I come to America, I'll just be working and I'll
Everyone
meet someone
does
white
it.
girl.
Exactly.
I fuck a lot.
I started like, oh, you don't like this. Everybody just be friends with you. But,
Yeah, me
you guys
too.
really-
Like, literally.
Yeah, that's why easy. If I say, how far I'm going to
Exactly.
But yeah, even if you say,
We don't look at it, that's why we like.
everybody just in their own lane. They don't care about you.
Yeah.
They'll find opportunities to bully you.
Let me tell you something. Like, actually, I'll be like, I'll be driving now, and I'll see someone. Wait. I don't know. Like, we don't talk. We're not friends, though. But I'll just see, like, I know we go to same school, right? For example, like, me and you go to same school, and I'll just see you walking, and me, I'm driving car. In Nigeria, I would have said, hey, what's even if you don't talk, come in, let me talk.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you go to school, but come. Well, in America, I will just be the same.
Everybody's on their.
I said I knew that person. What would
I will still be driving fast because we are not friends.
We might have first period class together. That doesn't mean.
Everybody's on their own, and that's not Nigeria.
Yeah.
Even when I'm going to school, if I see anybody that's wearing my uniform, I will the hospital. Hey, come on. let's go.
Exactly.
Like
But
you'll be walking to school like this, you just see like someone that this face is familiar and she's wearing my uniform. Oh yeah, now
your
you
junior.
go cross road, go meet
Enter
they
car.
go.
Yeah, look cross road. You go look at it. Look at everyone.
But like
First of all,
over here,
the-
sometimes I'll go to Walmart, I'll see some people that this girl takes the same period of class with me and stuff like that. But like you can't even say hi.
They're going to even look at you weird, sir. Even saying the hi.
I feel like I know you.
America is the only place that I'll go to school like for a week and not talk to anybody. Like
Oh, yeah.
literally, I'll not talk like I might talk to professor, ask questions, but like in normal student interaction is zero. Maybe it's because of like the college I'm going to.
It's
But
not about college. That's why.
No,
That's how it
Yeah.
is, low-key.
like what is it like? Except they put us like in a group work.
Yeah,
and apart
yeah.
from that group work, that's where it ends.
Well, exactly. Like even in Nigeria, like if you go to a new school, people won't come to you and come and greet you. Say, but in America, if you don't,
Before you know break, everybody know that field.
Exactly.
So even if you don't know anybody, you start that
Exactly.
that break when I get together, that everybody's in each other. Everybody will do as if they be family. You don't even know.
And I feel like over here, like teachers, like they intentionally like put us in group because they know that, like people don't want to talk to each other. Like me now, just enter inside class. Once my period ends, I'm
Bro, it's
out.
not only that's what I do, and that's what majority of students do. Like,
Yeah, like-
Not
without,
yeah, probably majority of students actually.
but we are immigrants. That's what
That's what I'm about to
I feel like,
say.
okay.
Maybe because it's us.
But like, cause you see some of them, they went to like Hidagati together.
exactly. That's the thing.
They went to
Yeah,
Hidagati together. Like
they already have their own group here.
they know their mommy, their daddy. They know each
Yeah,
other
we
from
don't know
small.
anybody. That's the so yeah, we don't know anybody. Maybe we know the Nigeria.
Because like
You can't come, you can't stammer.
I feel like someone that has, if you're an immigrant that has social anxiety, making friends will be the hardest thing for you. Because, like, you know, in America, if you want to make friends, you have to be social. You have to at least, you have to say something. You have to be the one to, like, build up the conversation for them. Because, like,
the thing about immigrant problem is that not only, like, are, like, people, like, trying to differentiate themselves from us, but even our fellow Nigerians.
Yeah.
Like, if they see I just coming from Nigeria, they don't even want to interact
oh
with
my
you.
God.
They'll be forming one.
As an FOB.
They don't understand the
I got here before you.
I got here.
And if they talk, they go, you go, they go, like America, but you
Literally, when I was in high school, like, I was about far. Like, if you don't, as you say, you have to be the one making that first interaction. If I don't talk, nobody will.
with you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because they have, like, probably because they moved there, they have.
and I feel like it's not even because of that. I feel like it's because of, like, back then in, like, 2018, 2019, I feel like African Americans, like, how will I say, how, like, everyone was getting downgraded as an African was really bad. So, like, claiming as you're, like, an African was like, I don't want to get, like, you know, that insult. Like, so I knew someone that's my friend right now that was saying, I was Caribbean. I was like, when did you turn Jamaican? Because you know you speak Yoruba better than everybody in this room. So when did you turn? Exactly. So, like, what are you saying? Like, you know damn well you're not like Jamaican, but, like, you know, it's because of, like, how it was back then. So as it's like, if you're an FOB, like back in 2019, everyone will just look at you like, this one,
Sometimes
you cannot
if
speak
I walk
English.
into high school, I'm not going to even say this one in Nigeria.
Exactly. Like
I'll be like,
Some people are
she's
scared.
Black American.
Yeah,
or
like they're
something.
scared to claim where they are from.
Exactly.
But you can't blame them too. Like, if they are someone like Princess that came here when they were 8 years old.
I still
And
claim-
they've already-
She was
My
claiming
accent never even
Nigeria
changed.
now.
exactly.
Now you don't want to change your accent. Now you don't want to change your accent.
Maybe you are different. Like something like
Bro, if I was here from 8 years old, it's not like if I'm talking, you probably will know.
Yeah, like my brother, whenever he talks, everybody thinks he's a cat. But me, who English help?
Probably because you only have Nigerian friends.
That's
That's
Yeah.
Back to back. So you have to adapt to. You might not have any Nigerian friends.
When I was in high school, like I was working at an African restaurant. We speak Yoruba. I noticed that during the whole school year, my accent would change. I'll start talking very well, like English. There's summer.
When you get to
everything would change because I was so much interacting with them. Like it was just Nigeria.
Like, what would help me with my accent was, like, getting a job, because I was like, you know, I used to work at Taco Bell, and, like, you know, the accent, like, you know, you have to always be interactive. I used to work at the drive-thru, so you have to be like, hey, welcome to this thing. No, so that's what helped. Like, when I was started there, the was like, you have an accent. Like, the first day, the man there was like, oh, you have an accent. Are you African? I said, So yeah, I was like, yes, but, like, gradually you start learning. Like, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the friends you have. If you have, like, African American friends and white friends, you're not going to have, like, your strong, like, Nigerian accent. If your friend is only Nigerian.
Even after some time, you probably won't even have.
Do you know?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You won't just be fully Nigerian accent again.
If you have Nigerian friends, yeah, before you can ask some country, it's gonna be hard because I feel like, for example, like my brother, when he moved to America, he stayed in Arizona, so it's more of like all these people, like all this, you know, so like, and the job he does, like, you know, the job he used to do is like all this kind of job, like it was working bank, so you have to like be talking to customers and everything. So it's more easy for like within years, it don't change. Like if he's talking right now, only if he wants to give Nigerian, but if you talk like like Americans, you can never know it's like a Nigerian. Wow. So, but we now, if I want to make friends, I go to my Nigerian brother. But in back then, just probably when you moved to Texas, that's what started happening. But back then, it's more.
So like when you go to it's only your Nigerian friends you gotta work in African restaurant. You want to go to party, you don't go to party. It's almost like you just took your Nigeria to America. You don't even interact with other.
But the thing is, when I came to America first, my first friends were like white people are like Black Americans. Like when I was like in middle school, it was mostly white people. It's when I entered high school, I started meeting Nigerians. Because back then, when I was in middle school, it was like, oh, Nigerians used to hide themselves, so no one even knew who was Nigerian. So my friends are white people and like this. So when I got here, like when I went into high school, and then I started meeting a lot of Nigerians, like I can be free like this, you know.
That freedom now.
Exactly.
The high school we went is different too.
Yeah, true.
And the first day of school, my dad was like, shall I try and make one or two friends, find them in Nigeria. As I enter school bus, I just say,
Alpha.
I say, I say, I do America. For my school, for Nigeria, we they speak this kind of
Yeah, me, I feel like for me, like I landed that week, and my dad was like, my dad is the type of person that you must go to church every Sunday. Like you have to go to church. So he just set up one church near me, like 5 minutes away. We use this yellow taxi. I don't see them anymore, but like we use this yellow taxi. We got there and I entered church like this.
South African church.
They took us to like if you get to church, they take you to the children church and stuff like, oh, sit down here, meet people. And so I just hear one person talk, say, oh boy, I don't tire. I was like,
This is not the America.
I was like, first off, I looked at this person like this, I was like, let me not say anything. And so this person called, the person in my phone was like, man, maybe she cannot follow me talk about today.
He said, go church.
It was like, the second Sunday, I was not like, oh, this is all Africans.
So like, you see some of our parents, that's the problem they have. Once they come here, like they don't even interact with any other person.
Yeah.
It's just that they're Nigerian circle, Nigerian church, Nigerian
But
parties.
that's different from you. God, I go to a white church. Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't know. So like, I'm basically, even when I was I'm Catholic, right? Even when I was in Nigeria, I'm saying Enugu is so bougie. So even when I was in Nigeria, the priest was white. So I'm never like, so when
Catholic
people
church,
say like,
yeah.
so when
Catholic
people
church.
see like, oh, I've been in church for 3 hours, I'm like, I'm only in church for 1 hour. Highest 1 hour, 30 minutes. So like, I never had that like, except it's like adoration, like Father Mbaka. I don't know if I'm, I know if I'm Mbaka, then I'll know, I'm going to be in church for like 4 hours.
Wait, is it like most Catholic church, their priest is always white? Because even Nigeria, the only Catholic church I know that was close to my house,
Okay,
their priest was actually white.
it's not actually like white people. It's like people from like Lebanon. It's like African white. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, like that mentality of just 1 hour church. So like, when I came here, I've never been to like an African church. When I came here, the Catholic church I'm going to white people. So it's not like, I've never had like, so I don't talk to people in my church. Just come to church, go to church. Like come there. There's an African community, but it's not like Nigerians. It's more like diverse. So I don't have the time to start socializing. So once I'm done, I'll just go.
So let's end the topic by giving one advice to a Nigerian that is in Nigeria that is looking at America as like the
You
place
should
of-
come.
Definitely.
Yeah, you should
But
come.
like, what are some stuff you should change your mind about?
Like, what are the things you should be expecting?
Just
This
not
is not
expect the
I
money.
did not
No.
expect.
Don't think all this place is like bed and rose. Don't think we're all enjoying. Like, see,
I should just say.
I won't even put them now. No text me, say borrow me. Don't even text me, say send me money. Because the kind of side eye I'll use and look at you.
All I say is
They
like,
think we're enjoying. They think we're like, we came here, we're sitting down. Like, I have friends that on their birthday, they'll be like, oh, send me a gift card, send me this. But I could just sit down and talk, say, wait, gift card is $50. They're paying me 10 per hour or 15 per hour.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours money.
It's 3 hours of work. Exactly.
No. I would just talk, say, like sometimes I would just reply with, oh, they sent me here to come at school, not work.
I'm saying like my own advice is nothing is free. If America can charge you for the air you're breathing,
That
they
you
will
are
charge
paying, they
you.
will charge you.
They will charge you. So now I'm saying like don't expect like you pluck money from tree. You won't pluck. You will stand. You will stand. You have to work for your money. Anything. If that car, you will have to work for it.
And that you're alone. You don't know your neighbors. Like, I've moved like 3 times, and it was in this current location that I finally know my neighbor. Nobody is with you, like you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Apart from family, you're by yourself.
Imagine you not knowing the person that is living next to you.
That's
Yeah.
why exactly.
Before you come, just know that because
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know my neighbor. I know the person
Yes.
living next door to me.
How about you? What of you like? What was one of
Me advice. I don't get any advice for anybody.
my own advice
If
is
you
that
want to come and face within your face. Your face must see.
all of you within Nigeria, 100 naira is not $100.
Yeah.
That's one day you're paying me.
Chief is just $1,000.
Send me 50. Send me 50. Exactly.
It's just $10. $1 1 hour.
Now 1 hour of work.
$100 is not $100. Anyways, let's move on to like, you guys are in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, before you went to college, you guys were thinking, what do you guys think of college before you went? What were you thinking college was going to be like?
It's a nice lifestyle. Like we were thinking, should I just come out of high school like this? Now, if I enter college, like I'll be partying every weekend, going
But you
to
still party though. No, that's don't go there. Party every day. So don't say college.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like I only go to church,
After this video, we'll show you a video. Five videos of her in the
That's
club.
not how-
That's what we're gonna show.
Okay, I don't know if they know, but I have like a twin sister, but like people don't really know because we don't.
Twin with
I think they don't deceive you.
But what I'm trying to say is What was the topic again?
About like what you thought
Oh,
of college.
college. I
or going
thought
to
college was like I felt like if I leave high school like this, like walk that stage, I'm going to like enjoy life. Like at college life, like you have parties every Friday, every Saturday. Like like you're partying, like you are free, like freedom. But like man, college has shown me shake it.
But the shake we college show you no reach the party side though. Exactly.
No, but it's more like
Yes.
it's more like.
Exactly. The shake that college showed you did not
I'm
reach the
telling
party
you,
side.
like back in high school, like I never entered library before. I know they even read if I want to pass the exam. I could just pass the exam. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. But like now in college, like I be spending like 2-3 hours in library trying to like get some books in my head. I'm trying to like I need to understand what I'm reading, if that makes sense. And it's really hard, but let me tell you guys, those that are graduating in like 2 weeks, don't think you are going to, because I know all of you are going to UT, UNT, you want to go and stay in dorm. Check it that school will show you. Okay, I'm just trying to say like you guys. I know like people that are graduating like right now. You guys are having the mentality of oh yes I'm going to have fun, or you guys see the way we'll be posting party, but you don't know that we have studied like 6 weeks before we now go to that.
I feel like it's different from me though.
See the way we posting parties.
Yeah, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying
Post
no.
that word.
Okay, let me go back. Like
Posting
I'm not saying like there's no party. Like there's party almost every week in universities and stuff. Like they go to parties Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But let me tell you something. You need to set your priorities straight. Like don't have misplaced priorities. Like you need to say, okay, this is what I'm gonna like in college. Like that's the first time you're gonna open a calendar or open note and say, okay, this is what I need to do this day. This is what I need to do this day. Because one, like your mind, like I promise you, when you leave high school, you're gonna start having misplaced priorities, and you need to start setting like this is the goal I need to achieve. So like other signs they see me post parties. Sometimes the videos are old videos. I just say let me post so that people will be thinking I'm enjoying life, but I'm not. Like I'm telling you guys, some of the
Fake
videos
life.
are fake life. Some of the videos are videos of last year that that time I used to party back to back. But like I could just save and say, okay, when I enter college, let me just give you guys so you guys will think,
The
oh, I'm
difference
coming.
between college and high school is high school is you have the teacher that's telling you, oh, turn in your work.
Turn up
College,
your work and stuff.
11:59.
They just don't put like due dates.
The zero, first time I got that zero, I wanted to cry. I thought it was at 12 o'clock. This man said no.
And something about college is once your GPA is like 3 point something, immediately you bounce to 1 point something. I promise you cannot raise that up. It will take you time. Like
I mean, you
long
can,
time.
like, you really can for real. Because, okay, let me not expose myself. Let me just keep quiet.
Expose yourself.
Okay, so basically, my GPA was a 3.4, but it dropped down
To what?
3.2. So, but
3.4,
3.2, 3.4. I'm talking 1 point something.
No, I'm just saying, like, your GPA, like, I'm saying, when you see your GPA dropping, that's like a motivation to pick it back up. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just saying, what I'm saying now is like, before me, if I get to 70 something, I really look at it like, God, I'm not doing it. But now that's 70 something, thank God, I haven't reached 70. It's just like, how would I say, college is more like, no one is there for you. It's just like you're on your own. Like I said, I go to community college, which is harder to even make friends because no one is talking to you. Go in and go out. Like it's just go in and go out. If you don't want to do your work, do your. Professor will finish talking. You just say, "I do your work." If you like get on your phone, that's on you. Like everything is on you. Back then in high school, if you're on your phone, the teacher will complain. In college, they're collecting school fees. So it's not like high school is the government that is paying them. And the thing is, in high school is depending on how good your students are doing, that's how good your pay is going to be.
Yeah.
So that's like. The students literally are this one is they pay them no matter how it is. If they are failing, they're still getting paid regardless. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's one thing about college is that you're on your own. So it's why people usually fail is because like when they see that freedom, they forget like this is why they're actually there. It's not like
So like the thing about college is that I feel like that freedom will actually work against you.
exactly
Because
yeah.
when you have like 10 assignment due, then you party, then you just get, even if you don't have notification, you won't know.
Exactly.
You just see zero in your grades.
But it's not party. I didn't party. I slept. In the morning, I miss class. I'm sleeping.
Exactly.
I'll be sleeping. So it's not even party. Like I just sleep
in
your
high
life
school, they'll have
away.
sent your parents like notification that you're missing a class.
Yeah,
So in
exactly.
college, like this
Nobody-
attendance is like I think some teachers they do like attendance as like grade and stuff.
But like attendance is not that. It's not
I mean,
something.
but like it depends on the course. Like the course.
Me, I
Yeah.
had a course last year and my attendance was a grade, and I know I missed class. Like I can't count, but let's leave that for now. I can't count, but like
Passes.
no, it's not passes. It's like you just sleep. Like if you take morning, don't take
I had an
morning
8 a.m. class.
classes.
Don't take
Don't take morning
I
classes.
feel like college in Nigeria and college in America are more like the same thing.
No.
Because-
No.
No, it's a part though. Because in Nigeria, too, if attendance is like a grade too. In like all this
Yeah, but you
lecturers.
can bribe the teacher, come out, enter class.
no.
But
Ah.
in US,
But no, but
yeah,
the thing is,
they don't
Some
care.
parts, like some parts, yeah.
But-
Okay, I saw a video on the internet yesterday that that lecturer was giving them a project for them to go and build something.
And he was destroying it, and he was destroying it.
He carried it, was like,
It was that nigga was matching that.
Yeah, he was matching it.
The US professor can't do that. Your professor
Fucking get their one was there.
Yeah, the thing, that's the
I
thing.
feel like the Nigerian teachers are just frustrated. Like they're not
Exactly.
getting paid good. So like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
promise you, like if I give you something, say take this book, go read this book, come back, give me summary, and you come back and you say nonsense. As a Nigerian teacher, I feel slap you. Because,
But like, that's the thing. That's the thing.
The guy was like, oh, I get outbreak issue. I get something. It was especially like a lot of things, but he didn't do anything. He was busy doing his project. Unfortunately, him turning the project teacher. I'm lecturer at the job project. They bomb project. Like, what's the point?
You know what I'm saying?
Spend it like 5 weeks or 2 weeks.
And to be honest, in
And then
Nigeria, the
training,
success, your success is literally the teacher. Because you know how those teachers, like those professors, be like, I don't want you to graduate. I won't let you. You will not graduate. No, just forget it.
like
will not
you can
graduate,
come
just
into
forget
class
it.
the first time, like you're late. Like that's your first time in that. Like maybe you're doing chemistry one. I don't know how they call it in Nigeria, but like you just enter class like this, and the teacher will look at you be like, you are late to my class. The first day, I will make you fail. You must fail. And
Exactly.
you fail.
You fail. Like no matter how
Like
it
he will
is.
say, I will make you have carryover,
So-
and you have that carryover.
Exactly.
I don't know. I feel like they are frustrated. They need
Yeah.
more love. They need more money.
It's just
More love for the teachers.
Yeah, big shout
they're
out to
going through a
teachers.
lot over there. I'm not gonna lie.
And also, okay, let's just talk about like American students. I feel like the insults like teachers get here, like high school teachers. I feel like they need to get more respect. Like I feel like they deserve the respect because when I came here and I saw a student shouting at the teacher, I was shocked. I was left my eye open and everything.
They'll be like, you ain't gonna tell me what to do. And they will not stop at
They'll
the
call
class.
the teacher a bitch. I
I
said,
said that class have not ended. They will leave class. I'll be like,
I'm like,
it's something I can't
Don't
do.
fall your papa
though.
away from Nigeria. You will fail for 5 years.
Nigeria, that you're not paying school fees, you have to respect your teacher. Yeah, that you're not paying school. In Nigeria, you have to pay school fees and you still have to respect your teacher.
That's true. In Nigeria, you have to pay, like, high school, you have to pay school fees.
You have to pay school fees.
But they're not born you. Your teacher is
You
your
have to touch
teacher.
your
Your teacher, even some people even are more afraid of their teacher than your parents.
Exactly.
But yeah, you don't pay anything and you be telling your teacher is mad. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Anyway, it's about time for us to close up. So, like, last topic before we go.
Do you have anything to say?
No,
For it.
we want to clarify some gender-based topic. My guys were arguing with Jennifer at a party. She said men and women are equal. Like, what was the argument about first?
Okay, so first off, I'm not gonna mention nobody's name, but
My
you
guys, Tiny and Tiny.
Me-
I got you guys.
No. Tiny was not even on his side. Tiny, Richie, and the rest of them were on, the side of where I was with other guys. Now just one person stand on your own.
Today I got you. Don't worry. I got you, Baba.
T on Instagram. You guys should check 2T, whatever his name is. I don't know. But Tunde,
Even co-host confused.
yellow. He drives yellow. Guys.
Bumblebee.
But anyway, so like 2 weeks ago on I think May 6th, I remember the time it was around like 11 something.
the day.
I always time to.
It was around 11 something. So basically, he was like saying, oh, men are like, up there, we are here. Thank you. I like your reaction.
Side-eye.
He was like,
He
was like, calm down. You're no, now he was like, what? He's here, and we are like these people. Some people are here.
Princess, open
And-
to your eyes.
Yeah, and I'm
shocked, though.
like, I feel like, personally, I mentioned something like back when we started. I was like, the way African parents are training people right now, those that are 21, 22, they're trying to have the mentality of their parents. Because like I remember back then, like men always want the wives to be housewives. Like you have to be home. Like you must be at home. Like you can't. 90% of our mothers didn't work. Go and ask them. They were taking care of you. Last, they will open business for you. Be selling Pepsi. You'll be selling tomato in front of your husband's house. Not like you have a store like far away sometimes. So it's like he has that mentality of like, oh, women can't do this, women can't do that. Like, the men are the ones that are providing and stuff. But like, let me tell you guys something. This is Gen Z. Like, we're all going to school to get bachelors of degree in something, nursing, stuff like that. So I feel like in the next, like, I told him, I was like, in the next 5 years, enter inside, like, maybe the healthcare or something. You will see women working, you will see men working. I'm not saying guys can't work, but I'm just like, this is like equality now. Like, we're all equal.
So, like, before you continue, can you, each of you, she was like, Tunde said, men are here, women are here. Can you guys, is it like women are here, men are here, or men are here, women are here? Can you just do your own like ideology? Like,
Is it like equal?
Is it like men are women are here?
No,
men are here, women are here?
Is it like men are higher than women or women are
Okay.
higher than men? Or is it equal?
Nobody's higher than
So
anybody.
it's
We're
equal.
all equal because one, let me tell you something. We're backbones, if that makes sense. Some of the times, like I'm not saying like I feel like I said, it's the mentality you guys are having, and I feel like it's affecting the guys more because they tend to like think, they need to be in systems where they have to be higher
Okay,
than
Jenny,
their
I see where
wives.
Jenny is coming from, but like according to
Where's
society,
she coming from?
like men and women are equal. But like according to society, it's already proven that men are already higher above. But
Yeah,
with
but,
the
like,
way it's put, like the
it's going
mentality, it's
now.
not that. It's not like too much.
not like-
it's
But
not-
in America, it's like women are above. Oh.
Yeah,
If you are married, you're not even married, they're not. In America,
That's the
if
first
you're
women
married,
gets the
above
king.
50%,
Yeah.
even if you do something like, something like, maybe something happened with you, you
Yeah.
are maybe too early now. They'll probably believe what you said than what
Yeah.
you said.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying women have the upper hand in America.
In America, but not
Yeah.
in
And
Nigeria.
he
Nigeria,
mentioned
you know, like-
something.
Who be your
He was like the women should stay home and take care of the kids. And I told him, I was like, let's switch roles. Let me go and work. You come and stay with the
But
children.
if you don't respect him anymore, you respect him anymore now.
You see, that's the mentality you guys are having. You guys are thinking,
That's the mentality you
if
have.
Okay,
see,
this
let me tell you
is
something.
like-
Sometimes I be making more money than, if I'm dating somebody, I'm making more money than you. I promise you, like, I feel like you guys just have that mentality of,
That's the mentality.
Wait, Jenny, see, that's the thing.
That's what
It's never going to come in place, but one day when you guys are arguing.
It's not cool. I'm
When
telling
you guys go
Seriously.
Yeah, I understand.
Can we please split this bill?
No, because we're gonna have as America, we're gonna have a joint
No,
account.
but like that's the
Maybe
thing.
a joint
Talking of-
account.
Who told you America about joint account?
You're talking of splitting bill.
Not everyone.
First of all,
Everyone
you
has
bring
it.
up-
Well, we have joint account then.
The thing is, whoever brings up the best case for it. That's
Whoever what?
personally, like, if you come and meet me as a guy, and you come and meet me like, let's go on a date and stuff, I expect you to pay for it. I'm not saying I'm not going to carry money in my bag,
No,
because
no,
something fear happen,
Watch
and I'm not ready
Yeah.
to. So I'm going to pay money, but I'm just like, you're meant to pay.
Yeah,
But like the
it's meant
second
to
time,
pay,
if you
right?
talk, say, may we split them. I go
Nah.
drop money.
I mean, I understand where she's coming from because, like, if you tell me let's go on a date and then you come to the date and tell me let us split the bill, that's different.
Now,
Because why would you tell me I should come out? Because the thing is, I had to drop everything I was doing to go on that date, right? I mean, it's not like I have a problem.
Yeah, I know that it's special.
No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand where I'm coming from. You don't understand where I'm coming from. It's not that I'm just saying it's like splitting the bill is not a problem. But like if you already like now, if I tell Jennifer, I'm taking you out. She already knows. If I'm telling someone I'm taking you out, I'm the one that's spending on you. Because now maybe she had to work that day, she had to take off work.
No,
Now and then now she now has to come and pay for herself. What would like when I tell her I'm taking
What
her
you're
out?
telling me is that if you tell Jennifer and Princess now that hey let's go out.
That's different.
Most
That's
of them
different.
they believe like those everybody. already
Yeah,
has
no, there's a
like that.
difference. I said I'm.
Because you guys are
that's
there.
that's why I said I'm taking
Yeah,
you out.
yeah.
I, no,
Because
see,
of the way they
I said
say
I
it.
am, and then he said let's go.
Even and him go out, one person has to pay.
And I'm exactly. He says let's go out. That's the difference. And I said I am taking you out.
Even if it's
It's
not I
different.
say, I
If I
say,
say I,
one
that's
person-
like I've already
one person
prioritized myself.
has
I'm
to
the one that's going to pay. Like I'm going to pay for you. If I say let's go out, if I say let's go out, that everyone you already know that we're all going out. Then we have to plan to that one. We're all going to spend money. But if I'm telling you I'm taking you out, you're not expected to spend money. You get what I'm trying to say? So if a guy is taking someone out and tell you, okay, let's plan this thing. You not come to
But who
this thing.
takes someone out more? Like is it the get?
No,
is it a girl
don't
that
ask
takes
that
it?
question. That's obvious. It's men.
It's obviously men.
Yeah.
It's obviously men.
So like in most cases,
So it's
men are
men
the one that will be
men
expected to pay the bill.
But me, I feel like even if
Even if the guys
date, I'll still not pay for
the
it.
nurse
That's
and making
that's
a lot of
even
money.
if I say, well, let's go out, I'll still gonna pay. I'll still pay for it because maybe a bit small.
It's actually in America that I learned. It's actually in America that I learned that women even pay like rent. Like in Nigeria, it's already that mentality. But that doesn't mean like the guy is like higher. I mean like that doesn't mean like the guy is like all the way above
That's
this
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Obviously,
it's
it's
not,
the head
it's
of
not
the
like
house,
oh,
but
you
like-
guys like when I'm sure today was like male are superior to female. You guys were like that triggered. I see the way female change their eyes.
No, because no.
The thing is, when he said that, right, I didn't really even give too much attention, like, the physical
much-
this. And I was
yeah.
like, oh, let me not do this. Like, I actually want to hear where he's coming from. But boy, that boy don't even make sense for me. Like, you
It
don't
makes
make any
sense, so,
point.
see,
No,
let me
if you were
explain to
there,
you.
if you were there, I feel like I didn't have.
Because okay, the difference is
let me-
what-
You
okay,
have
okay,
this
wait. From
mentality.
where he was coming from, he said, "Oh, what women are here for is just to give birth," which is not true.
Excuse-
That's different. That's not.
That's the primary function of a female. Like,
Like, you mean
I wasn't
primary
there, so I don't know
function
what
of
you
women.
can do more other
Oh,
stuff.
so
Like,
God brought me into this world to just give
Abi?
birth and sit down.
reproduction is the main reason our species are alive, bro. Like, we're here to reproduce and. But okay, let's
Okay, then
continue
nobody
from the
wants.
fact.
Let's not have baby. Nobody
Chill,
wants.
chill, chill. Let's
Nobody
continue
wants.
from
You
the fact
provide
that
step, I provide
they're
that.
like, it's taking it from like the older generations.
Yeah.
But like, if you look at the older generations, their marriages were more successful than these ones we're having nowadays. Nowadays, people marry and within 3 months.
Let me
divorce.
say something. You
Because-
know those aunties that their husband are sitting around. Is there a successful marriage?
It's
That's
not
a
a
successful
successful
Let me
marriage.
tell you
It's
something.
just
You
because of
think-
that. No,
let
it's
me
just
tell
because
you,
of
you
that.
think, oh, because they're looking at them, all of them are laughing, all
Yeah.
them. See, people are going through a lot. You're not inside their
Exactly.
marriage. You don't know what is going on.
That's marriage.
First
Marriage is
off.
called for better, for worse, for a reason. It's not
Okay,
always be
so
laughing.
maybe they cheat.
It's not always
It's not like they cheat
for better for worse. That's not how it works. I'm sorry.
Bro,
Each one is for better for worse.
Okay, like-
See, I understand the quote that they used to say on the altar. Oh, for better for worse, for richer for.
My own go to that water. My own
Thank
have
you,
water.
see,
Is that better for better?
So it means when you have divorce, you just divorce.
No,
See,
you
know
don't
what I'm saying?
understand.
See, there's sometimes like there's some arguments that just lead to like cheating now. I'm sorry, I can't stay with a guy that
For
cheats
be-
on me.
for better, for
I'm
worse,
sorry.
it doesn't
I
mean-
want
does
you
not
guys
mean
to
you're
I
gonna
can't
cheat,
stay with
though.
anybody that see
For the better, for worse,
the day that
don't-
the day I find out somebody is cheating on me, that day I'm breaking up.
Hey.
I'm not staying in no fucking
What if you're the
relationship where
cause?
somebody
What
I'm
if
not
you
the
what
cause.
if no, what if
Well,
you cheat
okay.
on somebody? Will you break up?
See, okay, first off,
What if you cheat
calm
on
down.
somebody?
First off, I don't cheat. First off,
That's what
because
they
I'm the
always
type of person that I'm very loyal.
That's what they all say.
I'm not
I
even
don't-
going. I'm not even going to go back to past relationships and stuff. But like, if you guys know me, you know me. Like back then, like nah.
Gang,
But like,
gang.
if you cheat on me, I'm not staying.
Oh, yeah, guys, let me make my points. You guys have made your points. So you were like, they are getting the advice from like past relations. But if you look at it, people that are getting married now in this feminist area, like the girl is working, she's also splitting the bill, she's paying rent. A year, 2 years, the relationship has broken up. Why? Because the woman will probably lose respect for the husband, thinking that's just reality. And also, look at it. You guys were like, you said the primary responsibility for a female is to give birth. Do you think your mommy was more fulfilled when she was in Nigeria and taking care of you guys? Your daddy was working. Maybe your daddy opened a small shop for her. Or when she came to America, that she was working 12 hours for a boss and she was making her own money. Now she has more money in her account than when she was in Nigeria. But which one do you think is better? Is it when she was in Nigeria, taking care of her children, dressing for her children? Like, that was her primary
You want to
goal.
go first?
I'll go. That's not the only option. Why did you only give us one option? They are both options when both people are working and then they're providing for the family together. Because you only give us one option where my father is working and my mother is staying at home. No, my mother was not fulfilled because she will get after she take care of
That's
us now.
okay.
She'll get bored. Like
It
what
makes
else will
them
she
feel
do?
useless.
She just think, and then what about whenever we go to school? Okay, fine, she go and gossip with her friends, and then that's it. Life is not just about gossip. Like she has to do something for herself.
But the
too,
question
like,
still remains, do you think she was more fulfilled when she was doing that? Or like now that she's working at the factory or something, that she's working 12 hours a day or 8 hours a day, then she comes and rarely sees you guys. When you come, how I goes to bed and wake up the next
it's not the right
go to
question. I
work.
don't have a father. So that's
Okay,
not the right
so let me
question.
tell you guys. Now, I feel like we discussed this already. See, my mom is fulfilled. I don't know about you people's mom, but I promise you, like, she's more like, I feel like, like when you start making your own money, like, it's just this, like, relaxation that, oh, now I have my money. Like, I don't
So,
have to call my
okay,
husband.
Let me just tell you, the difference between
I have a
your
different
mommy
perspective.
now and your mommy then is that then your mommy was
Collecting.
was
No.
saying yes sir for
My
your
mom
dad, but
was-
now she's
no.
saying yes sir to her manager.
Okay.
No,
no.
my mom-
Can I say mine? Can I say mine? You know how people are saying like, oh, that my dad gave.
our mother. What about your own mother? She's not working.
My mom-
So when I'm
She's not working. So her father is providing.
Yeah,
Okay, now
you
that's.
say that my mommy works.
I mean, like, I say, no, but even there, but do you think she'll have because even in America it's so boring if you are doing it by yourself. Like even me on summer break and I don't have job. I'm not saying after is it? Why did you take the?
Continue talking.
Okay, but I'm just saying that after that, like even me, like now, all I do is I wake up. Okay, I watch TV now. I like it's just so boring. Like even like I just feel like every human, like you need to like do something with your life because if not, you are just existing. Like you are just wasting your life.
I feel like I've put myself in that independent state where, like,
okay, let me explain. Like my mom has always been like the independent woman. You know how people are saying that their dad was the one that gave her. My mom started her own provision stuff with her own money.
Tell them.
with her own
But
money.
you know your dad is giving her money, low-key. Like, you guys know.
I know,
Still
because
there.
I'm actually being for real. Because, okay, the thing is, my mom has always been independent. When they got here, my mom was like, literally, when
Oh,
we
you're
cut.
talking about here or Nigeria?
Nigeria and here
So
too.
Your dad stay here too?
No, my dad is in Nigeria. Yeah.
Exactly.
What is exactly?
No, but he's
What
still
is
providing
exactly?
though.
Like, do you
I'm saying
think?
don't provide me.
Yeah.
I'm saying don't provide. But back in Nigeria, was your mom the one doing everything for you?
No, but okay, so let me
Who
explain.
was taking
Explain.
most of the
My
responsibility?
dad,
Nigeria.
okay, my dad was paying school fees, but my mom was also providing. So she was paying like
In Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
so, like,
why is it just in financial measure? Okay, so
it's not like how will I say, like you guys are like you are making like
You
my
guys
mom.
are all about
Yeah.
the
Because let me
money,
explain.
money,
Let me explain.
And
My
I feel
mom.
like they're using that to attack
women
her.
bring
Because back
something
in
is the
like
first daughter
that money,
fam.
like knowledge. Like my mom is like literally the smartest person I know. Like the way that she can handle money and everything, so she doesn't have to work, but she'll be a good investment. She buy land, do this, like build hotels,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
Like
she can
Okay, let me
Yeah,
also say something.
yeah,
You know
so
my dad
it's
is a
not just about,
politician.
like,
Okay,
financial
let's use that too. My dad will genuinely call my mom in the middle of a meeting and ask her, "Oh, what do you think I should say? I did this. What I think?"
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's
No.
one thing.
That's one of the.
You have to advise from
Okay,
your
that's the
wife.
thing.
Your wife. That's
And,
Okay.
and to go back to what Tunde said that day, he was like, "Oh, a man can stand on their
I
own."
prefer a relationship where the man is the politician and is getting advice from his wife than the woman should be the politician.
And
Okay, that's the difference. No,
But why do you guys have a problem
Yeah,
with a woman
no,
being
no,
superior?
why
problem?
No,
No.
just see.
Man
Why do
will
you
always
have
be
a
man.
you have a it seems
I
like
understand.
you have a
I understand where
problem.
he's coming from because
me tell you
open like
the truth.
a military man won't want to date a military woman. They want to date a civilian. Okay, this is why.
Because they
in
want to
Nigeria,
be
it's
submissive
even in
people.
anything, a woman getting promoted, getting a higher rank in Nigeria is easier.
Easier.
It's easier than you say. So that's like already disrespectful because first off, your wife is already higher than you in rank. So that's why, like, first off, you see military men in Nigeria they want to date a civilian because of like women. Because usually what they say is like women sleep around to get their rank. It happens.
You just sleep around.
They've been
Yeah.
saying
Is that about what they
was
say? Is that
It happens.
Mostly
Yeah, that's what mostly happens because the higher your rank, the higher your pay. So the higher your rank, the higher your pay. So usually you won't see a military man trying to date. They'll try to date a civilian so they can have that more like upper respect. They say, "You know what I'm saying?" My mom has always been always been independent. Shout out to mom because it was always Mother's Day. It was just Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But like,
But you know,
like-
I have a friend that his dad is a police officer and his mom is a police officer.
But like, what's the higher rank?
Is that
That's the thing.
Yeah, no,
If-
I'm not
if the
talking about
relationship was
police
the other way
officer. There's a
around,
difference. I said military.
It probably won't work.
It's- I
If
think
the mother
it's-
had the higher rank, and
No, I think it depends on
and the husband
mentality.
was-
It depends on mentality.
There's no mentality.
There's
there.
mentality.
There's no mentality. What do you mean no mentality?
It's not because you always like you guys don't like. I feel like at this point, like if you see your wife in a higher rank, you should be happy for her. Like be the one.
Then I can see my wife.
No.
Take it out of a
Take
military.
it out.
See, that's what
Let's see because we're
That
using military
mindset.
as an example.
Okay, imagine they call your dad and your dad is the officer, your mom is the officer, and I call you guys for like a head meeting, right? If you get there, you have to salute your mom. You're like, you also have to salute your
Everybody
mom.
say your own lady.
See, let me tell you something.
No, the thing is, it's the mentality,
Don't
fam.
bring relationship part to it.
No,
This is
it's the
work.
no.
Yes,
See,
the man-
that's
It's the
why
mentality.
different from personal life.
It's mentality.
Work is different from personal life. They feel come out work now. They don't remove uniform, do everything, and they're already good and stuff. Like the man is the head of the house, yes. But what I'm trying to say is, you guys need to start being appreciative. You guys should start being happy. Like don't say because your girlfriend is higher than you, your wife is higher than you, your fiance is higher than try to. I feel like we're all growing up, but like I told you, this is Gen Z. It's like we need to start having free mentality. Like believe of
Gen Z's ideology is not working out fine.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why
Listen.
Gen Z's ideology is that we are equal. We're not equal.
Okay,
For
yeah.
real- Okay, see. For
not be the same factory. Like I think they.
I know. I'm understand where he's
Let me
coming
explain for
from.
you
But
guys. For centuries and centuries, there's a reason why Christianism, Islamic, Judaism, all of them, they believe.
Babalawo is.
They believe the man is the leader. See, in fact, in the Bible, there's a verse that says like a woman should follow the lead of her husband.
I told you not to bring Bible into
No,
this.
you have
Are you not Christians?
I'm a Christian, but like, see, let me tell you something, right?
Because
I don't.
If I was going to use Islam people says a man can marry 4 wives.
Okay,
But you guys will get triggered like marry 4 wives.
that's what I'm saying.
That's our biology. Biology of a man and a woman is different. A man is made. Has been designed to face stress,
See, that's what I'm
go out and hunt. A woman has been designed for length of time to nurture.
What?
They have that nurturing spirit to nurture a child.
Can I talk?
Than men.
Huh?
He has to prove that women can handle more pain than men.
What
So
kind of
talking
pain?
about that.
Okay, wait.
Just pain.
Well,
You know how
what kind of pain
childbearing pain is?
Okay, childbearing.
Not even childbearing, but like just pain in general.
Okay.
But keep me go on. I'll say what I need to say.
Okay.
Search it up on Wikipedia or whatever.
Just childbearing, that's the only thing you know.
Okay.
Calm down.
Nothing else.
But
Also, like,
Just pain in general.
What pain?
Pain. What? Give me
but
pain.
okay,
Pain is pain.
let's
The only thing you guys are actually doing is working.
no, okay, wait.
Tell me
Wait,
what else
okay,
you do.
wait.
No,
Okay.
Tell me what else
Everything
you do.
your children.
Okay, let me
Tell me
speak.
what else you do. Do you wake up in the morning and pick the broom and sweep? Do you cook?
No,
You
wait.
know-
Can I talk?
First off,
because the man is only in charge of the home now.
Wait, can I talk?
ask them.
Talk.
So basically, I understand where he's coming from. Bible, biology, everything is saying men are always going to be taught, like regardless. Because even in the Bible itself, it was
Like
men.
say this one
No.
is-
Listen. Men are.
She's one of being
Let me
successful.
tell you
No, it's not about marriage.
There's nothing like
No,
successful marriage. There's nothing like-
Never listen. It's not about successful marriage. Like men will always have like this thing, no matter how it is. But saying that women are not, we're almost there. Right?
Yeah.
I'm saying like now that is they've already made they can make that they can make sperm without even a man. Yes, they can't check it. They're not making sperm without men.
Ibo.
I'm serious. So okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah, like,
you're making it feel like you're making it seem like you're making it seem like they're what's it called? They're women that cannot succeed without men. There are single mothers out there that are balling. Like that child is enjoying better than one that have even two fathers.
Thank you, because I know some people like they don't have a mother or anything, and whenever it's just a father, that's why a father has to always be married because he needs a mother to take care of his children.
Yeah.
He can't do it
Same,
alone.
because that's the mother's role. You guys were, it's as if we're saying the same thing. The mothers are better at nurturing the children.
No, it's not one.
No, but that's why I said that man cannot stand alone.
It's not like it's not
Cannot stand alone.
nothing about
What I'm trying to say is that like,
nurturing
I'm not
children.
arguing that man should stand alone. I'm arguing man and woman they should come together, but each of them should know their roles. Man's role is for him to provide for the family, protect the family, lead the family into the right path. Man's role is to take care of the children,
Yeah, you want me
take
to
care of the
wake up.
house.
Don't wake up.
So what if he wants to be a house husband? What if he wants to be a house husband?
Do you want to marry a house husband?
When we wake up, we'll cook. We'll not say, darling, your food is ready.
You know,
when
you-
you not finish it, you will leave plate for us to come
Yeah,
back.
after you can't do something without your business.
I'm just saying, okay, my uncle, he used to come back from work and cook for himself. His wife is not cooking for him. Because she also has a job.
Miss him,
She's
I
a
cook
nurse.
myself.
He's a doctor. He'll still come back and cook for himself.
Every time I cook myself.
It's just like,
Learn how to cook
I
now.
don't have a wife.
Learn how to cook because
no, I'm trying to say no. I'm trying to say like you like what I'm not saying is even before.
Wait, let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys not happy cooking for your husband?
I don't have a husband.
Like, is it like hard for you? Like, I'm not like, is it hard for you
No.
to
Let me
cook for
tell
your
you.
husband? How should you be happy?
It's very easy. Like it's very like is there's this joy that comes with like when you see the smile on your husband's face. Like you just got back from work, you cook, you give him food. But like I feel like back then they make it like a daily thing that yes, bring my food to my table, bring this to like right now if you can cook, walk into the kitchen and cook your food yourself, prepare your food.
I'm just saying.
If you can prepare for yourself.
Okay. See, the thing is, we're talking from two different. If it's Nigeria, talking about like, oh, the man only being the provider, that makes sense. But when in America, we're talking about America. The woman is always like obviously going to be working. She's going to have something down. No matter how housewife she is, she's not just going to be idle. There's the way money is going to be coming into her bank account. So you're telling me after she will finish going to work, someone that is tired will not come and tell her, oh, for me.
Personally,
I will look at you and
So okay, if the man don't cook, the woman don't cook. The woman they cook.
no, I'm not saying the woman. You see, you're not getting my own perspective. You're not getting my own perspective. You're not getting. I'm just saying like. You're saying that. I'm just saying like you're not going to expect the woman to be cooking every time. I mean, it's supposed to be a priority. Yes. Yeah, it's supposed to be a priority. But like someone just came back from work now. It's okay. You see, like a mother
don't want us to work.
Like
You don't want
in America, it's not possible.
I never
You have to have
said
something. I mean, it's possible.
You've not met
But I'm just saying.
If you get some
you have to be
starting
making
stage,
six figures. You have to be making that 6 figures.
Definitely. If you're making a good high amount of money, it's probably better for you not to
I'm
work
not saying.
because of some tax
In average homes, a woman is working in
Yes.
America. I'm saying.
Because
Now,
of
I'm
the
saying you shouldn't expect.
economy.
I'm saying.
We can't survive on
Like
one
now,
meal.
like now.
I mean,
Okay,
on one
obviously, the woman is going to cook like. It's going to cook like pot of stew that's going to last for like 3 weeks in the house.
See, there's no
You don't
problem
expect the
with
woman. Now I'm not saying you don't expect the woman that has cooked for like this thing. Now there's already this thing. If the man cannot cook rice, you cannot cook rice. You're not going to boarding school. Cannot boil rice and just warm stew and
Like,
I'm saying you're making it seem like the woman should go and stand up for the man and can't say, oh, come on.
No.
Very true.
There's no problem in the woman working, but like when she's working the same amount of hours as me, she comes home from work 8 p.m. Then the children will be with one nanny because my wife has to work.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's the thing. That's
the thing people confuse. A woman, like what I would usually say is, it's better for a woman to work morning shift. The man is working night shift.
Yeah, I know people.
The woman is working morning shift.
Woman
That
works morning shift. By the
Yeah.
time she's coming
By the
back
time
at like 5, 6, the
Yeah.
kids are already
That-
home.
this-
The
but
man
if
goes to
you-
work.
that kind of relationship. They both know their role. They know the
Exactly.
woman role is
But
to
yeah,
take care of the
okay.
children.
So what point are you making now?
But the point is
So I said that you two, you
was
not take care of
working-
your children. Yo, you not take care of your children. You not take care of your children.
Why would I take
You don't
care of
take. No, your wife. Are you hearing this?
But she's not that to do more than taking care of children.
Yeah,
It's my wife that will do most of it.
I just have to take time out.
Don't let that one.
I don't have to take
Like I said, they
time out.
never showed you some pepper, sha.
I don't go marry person who go give me pepper. You, I don't say I go give anyone. You are ready to
See,
show your
I'm
mouth.
very no, let me tell you something.
I
I'm
will
a very
respect my man
understanding
if
person.
it's somebody that's respectful.
Yeah, I'm a very understanding person.
Okay, no, listen.
How will you marry
See,
someone
you
like
need
that?
to,
I'm
you
not
need to.
somebody who's not even
I
respectable.
think what she's trying to say is you need to earn that respect.
Thank you.
It's not, but forget about respect. So when your wife they work, you got to call her from work to go and change the diaper.
I mean,
No, you have to.
That's what I'm saying. If our kids is still wearing diaper, there's no reason for you to work. Take
What
care
do you
of the
mean
kids.
there's no need for you to
They
work?
still need to have to
Because
work.
we don't need your money. If I'm making enough money.
Okay, so no, excuse me.
See, let me tell you something.
No, excuse me. So when your wife asks for a Chanel bag, better buy her that Chanel bag.
Definitely, that's
Okay.
that's
Nah,
Thank you. But that should be every man's goal. Your goal should be to be able to buy any kind of fucking purse your guy wants.
Okay.
That's too cool.
That should be
That's too
Let me
cool.
buy a Chanel purse. Big girl, go make me a sandwich.
Yeah.
She has to go.
No, let me tell you. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're this type of man that okay, you're making like 6 figures and stuff, and your wife is like a homebody and stuff, and she's just at home taking care of the kids. She doesn't even need to ask you before you can get her something. That means
she has a
you
black
appreciate
card.
the
Why
fact that
now?
she's doing that. I understand you're trying to say, oh, that's her job, that's her role, that's what God gave us to do. But like, little
I'm
appreciation.
not saying that.
Okay,
That's
I
biology.
have
That's
a
science.
question. I have a question.
understand
Like,
the
you know
way
that time when
you
you
say
move out
it,
of the
it's
house
not-
and now you're living alone, and you're living alone, will you come and call a woman? You have to learn how to do everything by
Currently,
yourself.
I'm
Exactly.
living
So,
alone. I make my food by
exactly.
myself.
You clean yourself, don't you?
Definitely.
Okay, so why is it when you now get married, you now expect woman to do everything?
Because when I get married, I start providing for her. I start protecting her. I start taking care of her.
Okay,
If
but I
I
have a
someone else,
question.
if I-
Let's assume.
We have to do this.
So,
I'm going to
for
find
everybody,
boxes.
like,
Let me ask you a question. I have a
making it
question. My question is, let's assume you marry. Let me use myself as an example because
Hey.
Let me land.
Let her land.
Let's, because I know me, I'm going to be working. Like, you ain't going to make me.
Stop walking.
Thank you. So I'm like, let's assume you marry somebody like me because I know we're already having class now, but. And I'm working, like, when we marry, like, and I get pregnant and stuff, you tell me to stop working.
When you're pregnant,
Calm down.
You carry my own
See,
pikin.
let me tell you
Okay,
something.
okay. No, Jennifer, from that perspective. No, there's a difference.
Let me
Like-
get pregnant. Let's assume I'm a working class person.
Yeah.
Would you tell me to stop working because you're making 6 figures and you
Yes.
can provide?
No, I would tell you to stop working, definitely. But
Okay, that's
your job, you shouldn't take your job more serious.
Oh, yeah,
than
you
your
shouldn't
family.
prioritize. Yeah, usually. Okay, I understand.
Your priority.
Let me-
Okay.
Obviously,
And as a
if I
man,
have a kid, will I be taking my job?
Happy?
more than-
Yeah.
I'm saying, as a woman,
everyone that right
as a man, you'll be able to take your job as a more priority because you see me
So
working
you
three
take
jobs.
your
Let me tell you
job
something
more,
real quick.
your job will be a major priority than your
Because I
family.
have to work and provide for my kids.
You guys are stressing yourself too much. Nowadays, there's something called you can work from home. When you are pregnant, start working from home and finish everything. Don't stress yourself.
It's not good
You
about
see-
working from home, sir.
Yeah, they're working.
My aunt was working. You can even work there. You can work 8 months, 9 months, you can start working.
Even as you're pregnant, sef, when you get to the point where you're about to, like, get
Yeah.
there, they'll give you leave. You'll say,
Exactly.
take
Yeah.
2-3 months off.
So don't stress.
So regardless, you're not going to stop your wife.
So, Jennifer, you think you are going to be more happy
Me.
when you're 8 months with your stomach going to work?
See, let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something.
You think the
When
woman
you
is
get
not happy in that kind of scenario?
Calm
And the
down.
kind of scenario where I
Calm
say,
down. See,
yo, you don't need to work
let
again.
me-
This year, you 3 months pregnant. Chill at home.
Only 3 months pregnant. That's the thing. For me, problem will kill me. That's what
I'm just saying. saying.
Both of
Wait,
them will
excuse
kill
me.
me.
No, not go
You
board
want your
themselves.
wife to be
Not go
unhappy.
board themselves.
Don't you have friends?
You see, the thing is, the woman
My
has the
friends are
right.
working and I'm here being a housewife.
The woman has the right to still say.
And look for
Man,
that,
the woman
that people like that are not working too.
I mean, it's the woman's
Like how
body.
they drop.
It's the woman's body. If in 3 months she cannot start, like she can stop working, it's her own. If she can still work 9 months, on that delivery they said she wants to still work, she can still work. Well, that I'm saying, like, it depends on the woman's body. Some people are not strong enough to work during when they're pregnant. Some people are different. Some people can work like to like 3 days. Like
For example, look at the example you gave me. Like, you know, someone like after she gave birth, after like a month or two, she started working.
yeah.
Bro, you don't even nourish your child at all. Like, you're still breastfeeding your child, but now.
But like you're saying it like she's working the whole 24 hours. She's not working the whole
Bro, she's
24 hours.
working 12 hours, but like.
She's not. Who said she was working? I thought
You
it's 12
know
hours.
She's working 8
You
hours.
know them.
Okay.
She sleeps 8 hours. She works 8 hours. How many hours does she
She
sleep?
doesn't say
Does she have left for her child?
in this America who sleeps 8 hours?
Me, I sleep on 8 hours.
Yeah. Bro, like,
Stay there.
everybody, like, okay, on average, people sleep 8 hours a day.
On average,
seven.
No,
Actually,
I'll
seven.
say on average,
Seven.
on average, I'll say 6.
6 hours exactly. On average, 6
I'll say
hours.
6.
The every hour people that everybody knows is 7 hours. That's
It's
very-
7 hours,
So,
bro.
like, and if it's calculated now, it's gonna. If you calculate
From
it,
10
7
p.m.
hours.
to like 5 p.m. That's like
But
7
like,
hours, 5
at the
p.m.
same time, like, that's why they made daycare, like.
So you prefer
But I'm not-
somebody
I'm
else?
just saying-
I'm not saying,
I'm
I'm not saying they'll take your mind. I'm just saying
That's what you're saying. You
I'm
said
just
you
saying
prefer- 'cause-
see, let me tell you
'cause
something.
you
Like she
mentioned
said,
choose.
like she said, now if you have a child, the mother works in the morning, comes back, meet up with her child. The father goes to work. We have 24 hours in a day.
But, okay.
I work 8 hours. We still have like 16 or how many left.
They sleep another 7 hours.
And-
No,
Calm
okay,
down.
listen. First off, you know, as once you have a child, your sleeping hours cut. Because, okay,
Yeah.
remember, when your child will be like crying up, waking up,
Yes.
you have to go and nurture your child. So you're not even not even getting 7
imagine
hours.
you going through all those carrying your child. Say they wake up the next
You
morning.
now go to work, then you now come back.
Now
You have the same energy to take care of your
Like
child.
she
now,
said,
it happens.
like she
It happens.
said, if your body can carry
If your body can carry it, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, you know what?
You're speaking.
Let's just end it there. If your body can carry it, do it. And if your body can carry
Anyways,
it, leave
the
it.
fact remains, from number one day of mankind, woman has always had the role in the family. The role is always to nourish
So, let's-
the upcoming generation.
God, that's
I'm not
a
saying
cook,
I'm not saying that's an easy job.
That's his mentality. That's his
That's
mentality.
like the most difficult job. You see people that have like 6-figure business struggling every day. Tell them, can they stay with the children for like 3 months? They can't.
Yeah.
But as a woman, they can't do the same job a man is doing, but they can stay with the children.
As a man, why
You know
can't
what?
you cook?
You are doing so good. You are doing
Why can't you cook a
You are doing
baby?
so good and
As
then
a man, why can't you
Let us know what you think in the comment section.
Let us know. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys for
For
coming.
having me.
Don't forget to check out their Instagram. Do you guys want to shout out your Instagram again?
That girl, Kimmy.
Jenny Steels.
Princess Faith.
After all these arguments, we still date you, no, don't be saying. But like, I just have to let them know. Dude,
Where's the camera cut?
don't worry. Get that. Bye bye.
Hi, y'all.